warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hai guys, perkenalkan nama saya Padang dari SMP 4 Padang Panjang. Mengucapkan happy birthday to SMP1 Padang Panjang yang ke-94. Yeay! Nah, kali ini saya akan mengikuti lomba speak contest yang bertema Protect Indonesian Youth from Drug Abuse. So, check it out! Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable jurists, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Fabriza Azhar from SMP4 Padang Panjang. In this occasion, I would like to deliver my speech under the title Protect Indonesian Youth from Drug Abuse. We know that Indonesia is the third rank in terms of drug abuse in the world, based on a statement by the chairman of the MPRA in June 2021. He emphasized that drug abuse is a crucial issue that must receive serious attention. Not only in Indonesia, drug abuse has also become a threat to the world. In addition, the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime noted that in 2020, drug abuse has been committed by around 269 million people in the world, especially in Indonesia. The United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime noted that our country is included in the golden triangle of drug trafficking along with Japan, Australia, New Zealand, and Malaysia. Another fact that makes us sad is that Indonesia is the third rank in the world in terms of drug abuse, behind Mexico and Colombia. Meanwhile, at the ASEAN level, Indonesia is the country with the highest drug transaction rate. Then, the young generation in the age range of 15 to 35 years is the age group most vulnerable to exposure. It is likely that the number of students and college students who have ever consumed drugs has now exceeded the 2.3 million mark. Honorable jurists, ladies and gentlemen, with so many young Indonesians who are caught up in drug cases, the government and level of society, including parents and school, must play an active role in taking preventive measures so that they stop and every drug abuse will at the same time eradicating drug abuse. Do you know how to protect our youth from drug abuse? Well, I'll explain to you. First, parents' role. Family supports, especially parents, for teenagers is very important to every drugs. Parents are expected to be friends for their children, to be good supervisor, to open discussion rooms, to promote an understanding of the danger of drugs, and to direct children to positive activities to develop themselves. And the second one, education is the key to form an anti-drug generation. Apart from family, education can shape and build the character of the young generation who are anti-drugs. Law number 20 of 2003 concerning national education states the national education function to develop and shape the character and civilization of a definite nation in the context of the intellectual life of the nation. Basically, education is to develop the potential of students to become healthy, knowledgeable, capable, creative, independent, democratic, and responsible citizens. Honorable jurists, ladies and gentlemen, the last one is increase the motivation of the younger generation to avoid drugs. Apart from family and education, strong motivation from within the younger generation is an important thing that must be positive to stay away from drug abuse. Here's how to build and draw the motivation to live without drugs. 1. Understand the danger of drugs to physical and mental. 2. Choose a positive social environment in accordance with hobbies, interests, and talents. A positive environment will form a sense of self-confidence and self-esteem. 3. Dare to face problems. The younger generation who are accustomed to practicing positive thoughts will be more confident in dealing with problems. 4. Parental support. Support from parents in solving problems will help keep the younger generation away from drugs as an escape from problems. 5. Regular exercise. Sport is a positive activity that keeps the younger generation away from the influence and abuse of drugs. 6. Self-control. We must have the courage to say no to drugs even if it's just for trial and error reasons. Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, we can conclude that there are 3 important elements that can protect the younger generation from drug abuse, namely the role of parents, education, and motivation to avoid drugs. Drugs are a common enemy. Cooperation and joint efforts are needed to save the future of the nation's young generation, realizing a golden Indonesia 2045 with a productive generation. Once again, I ask the young generation to do positive things. Don't use drugs. Protect yourself from drugs. If you don't want your future to be destroyed, so say no to drugs, guys. Thank you for your kind attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.